clicking to expand.
So, Mom, you're saying the what was it? The fall protection or the EKG was developed by some doctor you were looking up?
Yeah. This has been developing for some time because she ended up in China to get this going because it's with the Fitbit too.
Okay.
Yeah, because Fitbit has the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it was because her dad, she was very young, her dad died of a heart attack, and there was nothing she could do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And she just had her dad, and she became a doctor, and that's what she wanted to make sure it was caught before.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I know, so there's some people that they'll see, a lot of the notifications on the heart rate even, and that's something they can say, hey, there's something up. That's something you wouldn't know. That's a big thing. Is you go to the doctor, like, you have any issues? Well, you remember you felt a little woozy like 2 months ago on a Tuesday. Mm-hmm. Whereas you can see the data that shows something was up. Shows. So, and I know you've already kind of brought that to a doctor's attention. Some of that, right?
Yeah, when I was on that so high on that prednisone, but I think it was the prednisone that was making the heartbeat go so high because it kept kicking on. I'm over 120. I'm over 120.
Yeah, and they said it wasn't a big problem, but at least they knew about it because if it could be something that signals something else.
Yeah.
So, but now with the EKG, that is something that
I haven't figured that part out yet.
Okay. But it is something that it's not perfect, but it could be give you a sign to do something.
Now I don't have the fall protection turned on yet.
Okay.
I haven't figured that out yet.
So we in the chat room we were told there might be an Apple tech that might be up for visiting you on Friday if you're up for it. So our friend works at the Apple store.
What do you mean on Friday?
On Black Friday, since everybody's off.
Was he going to be at your house?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, okay.
No, seriously.
Is he going to help put my signs up?
Oh, no. That's something different.
Okay.
So we'll touch base on that. So, but otherwise, I mean, other than those few features, how's the new watch been treating you? I know you said you turned off the always on because you were worried about the battery.
Well, I just turned it back on again.
Okay.
Because I did kind of like that it was on.
Yeah.
And I didn't have to turn my wrist every time to make it turn on.
Yeah. Well, that was one of the big features for it, right? Chilla, you're still rocking what? Probably a 3?
I'm still on the 3.
Yeah, same here.
I'm trying to because of the AT&T price hike. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to.
I did notice
drop the so I have the cellular watch, and I'm trying to decide if I'm going to.
You talking about the $15 or $10 that you add on because of it?
So my AT&T price went up because I'm on an old plan.
Okay.
That was like a 15 gig family share.
Okay.
And like all my, I think it went up.
Yeah, they just changed
$15.
So they just changed all their plans because I'm kind of looking at it and I'm like, wait, this one's $50 cheaper, but has 50 gigs of hotspot versus my 10. Like that kind of stuff is happening, and I'm like, okay, what am I missing here? Like, because it says with like $50 auto pay or something. And I was like, wait, so what's the actual price? Because I can't auto pay, right? So
my thing was, my gripe is, I'm obviously off contract because I buy my phones outright. Mm-hmm. I'm on an old 15 gig plan that was pretty cost effective for 3 official lines and a Apple Watch. Mm-hmm. They raised my bill rate by $15 a month without really saying anything other than I read the media.
Was that the new warranty? Because the warranty went up.
No, I actually, that's the other thing I did. So they added warranty. This was a couple months ago. They added warranties to all my devices. And I'm like
without you asking it?
Without me asking. And I'm like,
well, they told me the warranty was going to go up when I got this.
But I didn't,
the price.
But I didn't have a warranty.
Okay.
And I bought this direct from Apple. Mm-hmm. And I flipped the SIM cards.
Now you're making me want to check my bill.
So they added warranties to all my devices. I'm like, so I went in and I'm like, why'd my bill go up? And they're like, oh, we added warranties to all your stuff. And I'm like, I don't want that.
Yeah.
So I had them remove all that. Then last month it went up $15. because my plan is no longer in existence. So they put me on a comparable plan. So yes, I went from 15 gig plan with rollover to a 30 gig plan with rollover. And I'm like, usually I use 10. So I always had 20 because I always had 5 rolling over.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is ridiculous. So now to get my price back down to what I was paying, I think I'm just going to start slowly removing devices from their network.
Yeah. We're kind of at that point too, because we have a lot of iPads, and I see like less than a 0.1 gig is used. I think we're going to go down to family line and be like, hey, how much are you using that iPad? Not on Wi-Fi. Because let's talk about this.
Could you tether it for the minimal amount you're using?
Yeah, shave a 15 here and there. I'm like, you are also carrying your phone on there. So there might be a bit of a family re-education happening very soon here. So, because it's like, that's up there.
You don't have to do that with me because I already know what I want.
Yeah, you already have your plan and everything.
All I got is this on my plan. I just need this when I'm not at my desk. This will go off, and when I'm in the kitchen at work, and I can answer the phone. And
because you're in that bubble.
But if you're on Wi-Fi, yeah. So that's the one thing. So,
but I'm not on my phone plan. Neither of these are.
Yeah.
So
okay.
I didn't want that.
I have become less responsible by having a cellular enabled watch.
Yes.
Where like I'll forget to grab the phone on the way out the door, and I'm just running to the supermarket.
And it's not as big of a deal, right?
And I'm like, I'm not walking all the way back up there to get.
I'm not going back. If anything important happens, like I have,
it'll come to my watch.
Yeah. So we'll just have to talk. Walkie-talkie style. So, that's another thing too. We're going to get. We just signed up again. I swear I'm not going to cancel it this time because we had an incident, and I realized if my webcams were on, we would have caught the person that was messing around on my porch a couple weeks ago. So that's happening. So we're going to have FiOS at the house again. And I'm realizing, like, well, we have the iPads, and they all are cell, and we go home. Now, if, like, say those iPads are only really used at home, we don't need them anymore. And we're not using hotspot as much because we're not using it at the house. So it's a whole, like, working of how everything's working, I guess. Or at least we could, like, turn off, a line or, deactivate a line until, like, we're in travel season or something, like, for some of them, depending on what they are. So, I don't know. It's that game, right? And, our phone bill is absolutely obscene. But we justified it for not having internet at home, and we just can't figure out a way to do that with AT&T LTE. I've looked at. So I swear there was a security system setup that we were offered by AT&T like years ago. And I walked in and said, "Do you have security cameras or anything?" I was like, "Well, we got that Arlo over there, but none of us know anything about it." I was just like, "Okay."
But Arlo runs off of Wi-Fi.
Yeah. So I'm like, "Well, why are you selling it at a cellular plan store, right?" Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, but they went through that phase where they wanted to become the entertainment company.
Yeah. Well, they still are with AT&T TV and stuff.
But I mean, even like right after they picked up DirecTV, before DirecTV now came to be,
they kept trying to sell me satellite TV.
Yeah, they were trying to sell me that. Yeah, they were trying to sell me that.
Well,
like my Xfinity's still cheaper than that. Yeah. Right now.
We're not going to get started on Xfinity here.
I know.
We're not getting that when you move to the city with us. Anyways, so you know what's also awesome? You know what also you'll be closer to when you move to the city, Mom?
What?
That Slice on Broadway. That good stuff. Supporting Pittsburgh podcasting with the perfect pepperoni pizza like we had earlier tonight.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then there's Bob's Barbecue.
Yes, but they're not sponsoring this show. Okay. But Slice on Broadway, right here in Beachview, Carnegie, East End, and PNC Park. We'll talk to Bob's later, okay? If you want to have a conversation with Bob's, we can talk to Bob's. Hey, Bob's. Get on this podcast app. It's been working really great for a Slice on Broadway.
Well,
one location to 4, and since we've been supporting them and they've been supporting us on the show, and we've been telling the world about them. Yeah. Really good stuff, really good pizza, awesome guys down there and girls.
I do like their pizza.
Yes, it's really good stuff. Go check them out right here up the road from our studio location. Our good friends at Slice on Broadway, sliceonbroadway.com, PGH_Slice on the tweets. So I want the chat room to get in on this too, if you would. It is that time. I didn't give a heads up. I did on the wrestling one. What are you thankful for in technology this year?
What technology?
What are you thankful for in technology this year? What is getting you by? What is something this year that
My old AutoCAD's getting me back.
what? Oh, we didn't explain. We didn't give background. Like you work in a technical field.
Yeah.
You're a drafter. You work with AutoCAD.
But they keep teasing me because I won't upgrade my AutoCAD from 2014.
2014.
It is,
Okay.
It's only 5 years old. You got an easy
No,
5 more
I-
years.
Well, it's not an upgradable one. It's because the new AutoCAD. Now you have to subscribe every year.
Oh well, we're used to that with. So how much is the subscription? I'm curious.
It's
now.
like $1,000 a year or more.
Okay.
Depends on which.
We're paying like $50 a month for Adobe stuff. So
It's $1,000 for the regular AutoCAD. If you get the with all the architecture stuff.
Whoa! So I'm looking at AutoCAD here on the right on up on their website at Autodesk. $1,610 per year.
Yeah.
That is CAD software. To design anything now. So this would be tool sets, web, and mobile apps. But then you get a mobile app, Mom.
I got it on here.
You got it on there?
Yeah, I got it. No, I got the 360.
And this is,
I can bring the drawings up on here.
Nice. So basically it looks like Autodesk AutoCAD has kind of gone that way of Adobe.
Hi.
where it's kind of more
My
cloud-based
name is Marcus
now, right?
O'Brien.
Yeah.
And I lead the
So
AutoCAD.
it's kind of, I mean, a lot of these tools are going this way at this point.
Yeah.
So it's kind of bringing it up there. But I mean,
But I still do the old school way.
the old school way.
Yeah, I'm not ready to. It's the technology can only go so far in the head, and it can't go any further up there.
You're almost on retirement.
I don't need
right?
to
You
go. I
learn a
don't
new
need to know.
Not wrinkles you need. You're still learning to use your watch, right?
Can you
No,
get
I
AutoCAD
just-
on your watch?
Can you get AutoCAD on your watch?
No, but I can bring stuff here. What happened to my phone here? Oh, I got it. Wait, let me
Hold
look
on, you
at
gotta look at it. You gotta
Okay,
look
gotta
at
look
it now.
at it.
Remember?
Okay, but I also have.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, where's it at? Where's my? I also have a room scan on room. That didn't sound right. It's a room scan.
Okay. Is that like an AR thing?
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
I press it and I can take it across and it'll measure a wall.
Really?
Yeah, I have
Okay.
a couple different things. Well, then let me get to the music part.
What? Are we still talking about AutoCAD?
No,
Okay.
no, but I mean, and then I can bring drawings up also on the pad. That's why
Okay.
one of the pads.
So I mean, this is like again, I've talked about on the show here about how like going to the old your old office where you're drafting in somebody's basement, company basement. Sounds familiar to what we did a few years ago.
Yeah, that's right, up in Greenville. Yeah, up in Greenville.
yeah.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of gone to like.
Well, that went from that whatever I was on Cascade to AutoCAD and AutoCAD 1.3 or something. And here's
Wow. And now you're on you're pulling stuff up on your phone.
Yeah, I can, but I don't do it that often. I
So
don't
you've
have a need
been
to.
now I'm going to interview you a little bit. You've always kind of been on cutting edge, in my recollection.
Yeah,
You had the first cell phone I had ever seen.
in the bag.
In
yeah.
the bag, yeah,
Yeah.
the phone in the bag.
I had the one in the bag.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the one in the bag. We got a hot 486 computer in 1993.
Yeah. A hot one. You mean I didn't steal it.
No. I mean, it was some high end specs.
Yeah, with the floppy drive in it, with the big floppy.
We
disk.
had the little flop. No, I don't think we had the big floppies. We had the
And
little
you figured
floppies.
and then you figured out how to run that whole thing.
Yeah, mostly I took it apart one time.
Yeah, you took it.
And then
yeah.
I didn't see the video card,
then
and
you
I
were
thought
just in-
I was gonna be grounded for life.
How old were you?
I don't know. I was probably like 12 or 13 by
Heck,
then.
you showed the teachers at school how to run the computers.
Yep. So I mean, so they say though, this has been, you've always been kind of on that, and obviously
Yeah.
look at you sitting there with an iPad and your phone and your watch. So I mean that's what I'm thankful for is kind of that inspiration to get into. Now here we are
Yeah.
in this situation here, and I was also going to bring you on here. I love show title Big Floppy Little Floppy. Thank you, Chilla.
No problem.
Chilla, what are you thankful for this year?
I'm thankful for just high-speed wireless. So I've recently pretty much saturated my house in AC. Mm-hmm. And
wait till I start getting going again with the house technology.
And it's actually alleviated. So I used to try to run hard wires like all over the place, which was like drilling holes in walls, drilling holes in 2x4 beam. Like it was a pain in the butt. And I can get an easy 450 megabit per second wirelessly.
Jeez.
So it's made a difference in pretty much where I put equipment and what I put there.
So that's been interesting to me because I was trying to wire some stuff when we did the old studio stuff. Like they put the modem up on the top floor and we couldn't get it back to the basement, even though the box was in the basement, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm thinking like this time, like just put the modem there in the basement, and if I'll just do extenders for the rest of the house if I need.
So that's what I did. I kind of extended. Now
grab one of those because Google Nest Wi-Fi whatevers or something.
I extended, but I'm still using the old Apple gear.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm using
really.
Yeah, I'm still.
How old
using,
is that?
Well, but I have the one that's only like 2 years old. It was the last iteration.
Oh yeah.
Of the Airport Port Extreme that can do AC. Now I kind of cheated. Mm-hmm. So I have the cable modem up on the second floor, and I too had problems, right? So I had run one line down to my basement. Mm-hmm. So I have the upstairs hardwired into the bottom floor, so I'm kind of sandwiched. I've sandwiched the house. Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, pretty much anywhere I go now with those two, and I have some repeaters in between. Nothing that I think is native AC because I only had 2 of those newer extremes. Mm-hmm. But I have no problems except into the far depth of my backyard.
You're covering the property at that point.
Which, I mean, Dormont's a postage stamp, so it's not like I have a huge yard.
No.
But, yeah, but do I really need it back there? I mean...
Well, I'm going to be very interested to as we kind of build out our property that we have expanded. Still, we have 2 postage stamps, I guess.
Well,
but
look at how far you can extend at my house, all the way out to the campfire.
Yeah, you have a very long backyard.
Well, what do you say? My backyard looks like the old XP with the hills.
That's right. Yeah,
is that where they took the picture?
Yeah. It looks like it. I mean, you see the picture every time I go up there for the summer. It's a big hill. It'll be blue sky because we're out there. A nice day for July, 4th of July or something. And then literally you see the cows and
coming up over
the hill when they let them out for the
Well,
afternoon.
They're not let out. They're always up there. They're just at the other end of the pasture.
Jeez. Yeah, it was like it's a Windows XP background,
but
basically.
But I brought my modem up out of the basement, and it's in the living room. Then I had the extender in the bedroom.
Mm-hmm. That really kind of pushed it out far. I also kind of don't want it. Like, part of me is like, well, I don't want it to go too far because I don't want to be accessible for 3 blocks.
Well, I don't have to worry about that out there.
And now anybody within 3 blocks can try to get into my network.
Well, I don't have to worry about that there.
You don't have to worry about that. No, you don't. So, but well, and then remember we had these dreams of just shooting a line of internet from the top of this building to my house and extending it from there. Also, like I know this is all
I
like
could sit out at the campfire and watch TV and watch a Hallmark movie. Now.
Exactly. Off of your Xfinity.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Well, anyways, I want to talk a little bit.
I hope Fios. I can do that with Fios when we get it.
Yeah, you'll be able to. Oh, even more so. Come on. This is.
Well, we need an extender to bring the internet up to the bedrooms or down to the
potentially. But we're gonna. It should be fine enough to watch TV and stuff. So. But
my Roku, I'm going to want a Roku.
You're going to want a Roku
up in my bedroom.
This is where Mom's telling me about it. Where on the show, Mom's going to tell me about all the stuff she wants installed in the house.
It's like Santa's. It's like a letter to Santa Claus.
It is. It kind of is a little bit.
I have to have a little place downstairs with my desk, and because I'm going to work part time.
Basically, she's going to take over the old studio space.
Okay.
No, I don't want to go down there.
Oh, I thought that's what we were talking about.
No, I probably want to be on the first floor.
Let's not do this on the internet.
Why?
Did you ever see and I found it. Did you ever see the banned Microsoft Windows XP commercial?
No, maybe. So what is this?
So and I can't imagine we'll get a takedown notice for this. So go in honor of Dutters not being here. Go to the YouTube link that I posted in there.
Where you got in the doc?
In the doc.
Where'd you just drop that? Oh, right in your thing.
Yep.
Okay.
So this is a banned Microsoft. Oh, sorry, Office XP commercial. It was banned.
It's very sexy. It's definitely very sexy. Oh, okay.
There's no nudity.
Okay. All right. Should I keep going with this?
Yep, keep going.
Okay. Wait a minute. All right. Working on the cross strap right now. Oh, and there's a drop-down menu. And a password to get
The
into the
unexpected
cross strap.
experience. New Office XP
What?
by
That's for
Microsoft.
Office?
Yeah.
What is that? Chilla, has Office XP ever helped you with a bra strap situation?
No, it has not.
Wow, that's great. Hey, you know what else is great? This episode. I don't even know how time we're on because we had to restart the video. You can check out. We got a lot of great stuff going on. Psychic Media Services, helping you with your superhero project. And the next big thing, the dog's having trouble in the background. But anyways. We do a lot of great stuff here, including we were just streaming an MMA show on Facebook from North Carolina a couple weeks ago. We are slated apparently to do a music video late next week, plus helping our friends in the pro wrestling world, our friends in the motorsports world, doing a lot of great stuff. Go check out what we've been working on over at sidekickmediaservices.com. Just updated the YouTube page actually. And a little bit of the Facebook page if you want to check out a little bit of our latest stuff from the past year. Going to get a new sizzle reel out there very, very soon. Go check out sidekickmediaservices.com, located in the fine studios here at Sorgatron Media in Beachview. Anyways, so I did not touch on, we had some more thankfuls in the chat room that I wanted to get to you guys. First of all, Steve, our friend from Bold Pittsburgh Sports podcast here on this network, my iPhone 7 Plus is still running strong and apparently is not used to its fullest capabilities. And thankful that Amanda doesn't buy all the new stuff that she wants. She does have that sweet Apple discount. So, I'm going to double check that I wasn't. Okay, that was just me not moving. I thought we paused again. Let's see. We also have Dave Ponder who says, not new this year, but thankful that I can keep in touch with people worldwide, wrestling, iPhone, photography, and other podcasts. So, and awesome. Thank you, everybody, for dropping in there. So, Clippy holds all the passwords.
They were saying that Clippy needed to be in that ad.
Yeah.
It looks like you wanted to enjoy some adult fun. Do you want help with that?
So, with that, Mom, I wanted to open forum here. Do you have any tech questions? And so we have Chilla on hand here that you're having some trouble with.
Well, I think I fixed the one from a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, you were in the chat room. Turned one of them. You couldn't get your photos over.
No, I couldn't get my photos. I couldn't get the phone hooked up to my computer, and well, I use my computer at work because really that's my main computer right now.
What are you gonna do when you don't go to work anymore?
Well, it'll be in my other computer that's sitting on the kitchen table right now. It's
Okay.
going to be moved back to the bedroom that I have empty right now. That's going to be my computer room.
Okay.
And we'll hook everything up to my.
This sounds
computer.
complicated.
I know. Well, I got a new computer. It's sitting on my table and I haven't used it yet.
So I have a question. Are those photos anywhere except your computer?
Well, I usually save them into my computer and then put them on a jump drive.
So, and you back them up on a jump drive?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm impressed.
Yeah, I do
proud.
that. But that's what I was upset. I couldn't get the photos off because all of the ones from Myrtle Beach are on this phone.
Okay.
That's like 3 copies. Oh, that makes my heart swell.
No. Oh, you don't even want to know how many copies of your grandfather's pictures. I'm like, oh my God.
Okay.
He has them on CDs. He has them on.
As one should.
That's what my grandfather. We were, for a while. Both my grandfather, who was well into his 80s, I think by then.
Yeah.
And my great uncle, who was in his 90s.
Yeah, he was
So,
not as
probably-
good on the computer.
He was not as good at it, but we would send Chachi over to help him with his printer situation because he was still running his dentistry practice over in Sheridan. But man, Granddad, he was doing music. He was pulling sheet music for the choir and making sure that was going.
And
we're
he did
helping
Excel.
with that.
He did Excel spreadsheets and Word. He did. He did.
It really did run in the family.
But then as he got he get frustrated.
Yeah.
Because he was losing the idea of how to do it, and even the music. Of course, he thought everybody was out of tune, but that was because of his hearing. An electric keyboard does not go out of tune.
Oh. Okay.
But according to him, it does.
Okay. Well,
Even a brand new one.
But so.
And I do music on the computer. Mm-hmm. But I want to figure out how to hook my keyboard up to the computer now.
Mm-hmm. That's probably easier than it used to be, as long as you get kind of a newer keyboard.
Yeah, and I've got to get the connections.
I don't think there's a lot of MIDI ports anymore, right?
I'm guessing, do they just have a USB port now?
Well, I would imagine.
No, it looks like I think it's a MIDI that goes in the back, but
I wonder if it's like a MIDI to USB.
But it's
probably,
a USB that goes into the.
Because even our soundboards here are USB into the system, so it's like pure digital out of the
computer.
soundboard.
My piano, you won't be hooking that up to nothing.
No, because it's a piano. We can microphone it, I guess, but that's about it, right?
No, it's so out of tune.
It's out of tune. Jeez. I don't know. Anything else?
Well, no. I don't know if you've seen me keep posting this thing about the rollout keyboard.
What's this rollout keyboard?
It rolls out.
Okay.
Across the floor like in Big?
No. It's only about this long.
Let me see if I can pull it up on your thing.
Yeah, I've shared it a couple of times on my. It's a rollout. It rolls out. I thought that would be neat to hook up to the computer when I'm trying to do my music, because I got this garage band.
It's a musical keyboard, not a
yeah. It's a
Can it make
piano.
noise without it?
It's a piano.
Can it make noise without being? I want to see this. Where's the link?
I'm looking for it.
But meanwhile, I have GarageBand that has my piano on it. Which I use that a lot.
Oh, that's right. You have they have the GarageBand keys on the phone. I forgot
not just behind my phone.
Yeah. For anybody on audio, her case also is a piano keys, and then she turns around and there's actual functional piano
keys. And I use that.
You do use that.
Yeah, that comes in handy.
Interesting. Oh, yeah. I found it. I found this, and I'll share this in a moment.
It's only like $40. It's only like $40.
It's the shop rezone. So
that's it.
Here it is on the video.
Yeah.
So it is a rollout full on. This is a full keyboard, as many keys,
and
right?
It sounds like a piano.
And I love that he's playing it on top of a piano.
Yeah.
So what's the brand?
This is the. It doesn't really have a brand on here. I'm sure if I kind of click through to one of these things, and I'll share this with the. I'll share this right now with the AwesomeCast group. If you guys want to join us over there, if it allows me to do that, and I'll grab a brand for you here in a moment too. So do you think you with it being they're not functional physical keys, right?
Yeah.
Like they're going to be like a flat button kind of key.
And if you listen to it, it sounds like a piano.
Right.
And it's rechargeable, and it has a USB port to plug it in the computer.
Okay, it is the dog's going. So it is. There's still not a brand on it. It's only. Oh, the dogs are going. It is a
And you can get it at like a.
It's like Shop Zero store. I don't know about how high quality this is going to be.
But so this doesn't hook up to like a phone or anything.
No, I don't think so. This is a computer situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but there's your awesome gadget of the week, probably, right? So.
Yeah. See, I had an awesome gadget, the raw keyboard.
That is shared on the AwesomeCast group, and I'm sure we'll have a link in our show notes as well. Yeah, awesome. So we're probably Chilla. You probably have to bounce out of here.
I do. I'm sorry.
Any last thing? Anything you need help with, Mom, before you go?
Not right now.
Okay, we got some Apple people that are apparently Joe's going to help you out here this week, so we might have a special session for you.
Okay. See, I was just playing with the EKG now, and it ran it, but then at the end it says it's inconclusive.
Interesting. Maybe your heart rate's not going.
No, well, it showed the heartbeat.
Do you have a heartbeat?
I don't know if I'm not doing it right or something.
That could be. Well, we can take a look at that. I told you gotta get you some of those classes at the Apple store. They go over everything for you.
Well, did you know your aunt Cynthia came all the way down to Pittsburgh? I thought it was just to take me out to lunch, but for my birthday. But she had an appointment out of South Hills Village to get her computer fixed.
Wait. She came from Elmira, New York.
No, Corning, New York.
Corning, New York. Well, it's like over 4 hours away.
To go to the Apple store in South Hills
Pittsburgh.
Village. To get her to.
There's nothing. I guess there's not a lot of Apple stores up there. I guess Buffalo would have one, right? Maybe.
I don't know. Well, of course, that's an excuse to come downstairs with one of her one girlfriend too.
Okay, well that works. Too. That works too. Work it all out, right? I mean, I find an excuse to go to the Apple stores in New York City whenever I go. So, I mean, they sell the same stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, the new one has like plant walls and stuff. The one that's the Cube down there at Fifth Avenue, that by the old FAO Schwartz. Gotta go back for that one. We gotta go to New York City again. All right.
I thought I thought you'd be interested. Just she came all the way from Corning just to go to the Apple store in South Hills Village.
Wow. It is one of the nicer ones.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, you got to see it when you got your watch there a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
So awesome.
And I was surprised how busy it was, and that was during the week. And that wasn't even busy.
No, not really. So, do you have any social media you want to share if anybody wants to say hi to you or help you with your Apple issues?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
Not right now.
Awesome. John
I'll
Chichilla.
think of it all after we're done.
I'm sure. John Chichilla at Chilla on the tweets.
Chilla on the Twitters. The Light Ahead portable 61 key keyboard is $47. Can record locally or be plugged in via a USB to MIDI cable. Runs on 4 AA batteries.
Now, Mom, you're going to get multiple options of this. It's not just this. I would question this one that you have connected here, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
Looking at the website. It's a nice idea.
I just have to set my keyboard up that I have.
Yeah.
Because I got the good Yamaha. That's got the. I've got the good Yamaha. I didn't go cheap.
Was that Chilla?
This one will even connect to the iPad, iPhone.
There you go.
And you use the camera connector kit for USB. It plugs into
So
USB.
you get the USB
dongle
for your phone and your iPad, and you can bring it into GarageBand, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
okay.
There you go. You don't even need your computer anymore.
But the GarageBand thing comes in handy when I'm trying to write music on the computer, which I do that too.
Awesome. Well, hey, I want to thank you so much, everybody. Oh, and let's see. Steve says that there's Apple stores in Rochester and Cleveland. So.
Well, you think she'd go to Rochester?
You think,
that's
right?
That's closer.
Rochester's got some cool stuff going on, actually. Let's see. Thank you so much, everybody in the chat room. We'll be back in a little bit for the Wrestling Mayhem show. Wait. I got to close this show first. Thank you so much. You've been our awesome audience. Have an awesome week. All right, thanks, guys. Thanks for rolling with us through some technical issues here tonight. Hopefully that's all we're going to see from that. I think somebody's just a little weird today. But we'll check you guys